Well, we back again on this another adventure of Eric Campbell, Anointed Family of Christ channel. We back again for some more videos just like this. I just want to come up here and do something that I learned with my mom. And today we're gonna be doing some titles. As y'all can see, I'm gonna change the title. Um, as y'all can see up on the title. Hold on, give me a minute. I changed the subject. As y'all can see up on the title. Um, what we're gonna be learning today is simple. We're gonna be learning through all courts of this message. I wish my mom could come here. My mom said, "You guys, we can't have, you know." I was gonna have a Bible study on the YouTube channel, but probably it's not gonna work because um, I just want to grow with you guys. I really want to grow with you guys into the channel or into the live stream today. I really want to grow with you guys, and that's what my mindset is. So we're gonna get into this live stream, you guys, and I hope that this live stream we, we're gonna get into it. Um, we starting off on the first season of Samuel. If y'all like this, if y'all like this episode, please give me a big thumbs up. If y'all really do like this episode, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this an episode, a series. I'm gonna make this a series on the channel. I like this type of work because it makes you learn about Samuel and it makes you learn about Saul and what they did and how they did it and makes you learn really well. Um, we're gonna get into this. I don't want to prolong the time. Uh, where's my phone at? We're not gonna. prolong the time here. Give me a few minutes. I'm trying to find my phone. All right, guys. I'm sorry it takes so long to do this. Um, we're gonna get into this episode, you guys. I hope y'all can see me. Let me pull this up. Hope y'all can see me. Can y'all see me really well? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if y'all can see me very well. So today, what we are reading today is we are reading. Let me take this thing off real quick. I don't like the StreamYard thing on there. Um, Let me go ahead and take the overlay off so y'all can see what we doing. So today we are watching Samuel early earlier years. First Samuel 1 verses 1 through 2 through 11. Wow. So this is going to be an episode. This is going to be episode. I might change the title of this episode of this live stream today because of what this is about to say. And we're gonna get into the rest of the live stream today. If we're gonna get into the rest of the live stream, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this a series for you guys, and we're gonna get into it. And hope y'all like this live stream over there. I hope y'all like this. We're gonna get into it. I want to see what the Lord says to say before we before the Lord stays the same. Let's pray. Let's pray. I always want to pray before I do the live stream, you guys. So smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, turn on post notification, and get the video to 10,000 likes. Hold on, you guys. Let me see something for a few minutes. I'm gonna see if she want to do this. If not, then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do this on the live stream, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. It's been a long. It's. I know I'm taking a long time, so let's get into this. Um, we're gonna get into it in a minute. So today, what we're gonna do is my mom says is she want to hear this. She gosh she don't believe that I can just explain it, but it's okay. I mean, hey, the long ass, huh? Guys, let's give my mom a big round of applause. My mom is going to be in the live stream with us. I'm gonna trying to. My mom thought since I haven't. Um, let me. All right, I send it. Um, y'all hear that, right? Y'all hear that, right? My mom is back in the building, y'all. She says she got to hear this. My mama said she got to hear this. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hello, Mr. Derek Langwood. Hello, Mr. Derek Langwood. How you doing? Y'all, this is going to be terrible. My mom is going to be coming to the live stream, and I got to make an effort, you guys. I got to make an effort. I, I can't be looking too bad in the live stream. My mama said My mama said she can't wait to hear this. I gotta wait on her. Did I see the right one? So we got a we got a special guest. Y'all give it up for my mama.
Hello.
My mama told me she want to hear this.
I
Uh,
do. I do. I want to hear it.
I can't read like I should.
And now he want a chicken.
I want a chicken. Listen, I wish I could have a reader, but I can't.
Boy,
So we're gonna let the thing read and see what the thing says um, about this so- about this book.
boy, you from there.
And we're gonna get into it. Let's go ahead and share the stream. We're gonna get into it. And what we're reading on today is Samuel earlier years.
Mm-hmm.
First Samuel chapter 1 verses 1 through 2 through 11. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that thing read it to us, and let's see how it plays out.
Samuel's earlier years, 1 Samuel 1 1 to 2 11. On a large scale, the structure and content of Samuel's prelude to kingship amounts to two main steps. It begins with Samuel's earlier years in 1 Samuel 1 1 to 2 11. It then moves to the transition in Levitical leadership from Eli and his sons to Samuel in 2:12:7:17. During Samuel's earlier years, our author revealed that, with Samuel's arrival, God began a new day for Israel. The account of Samuel's earlier years focuses on Samuel's birth and his dedication to the worship of God at the tabernacle in Shiloh. This single narrative appears in 1 Samuel 1 1 to 28 with a short conclusion in 2:11. Embedded within this narrative is a lengthy rendition of Hannah's song of praise in 2 1 to 10. The story of Samuel's birth and dedication begins with a woman named Hannah. Hannah's husband, Elkanah, had two wives. Peninnah had several children, but Hannah was barren. Their family regularly attended annual feasts at the tabernacle in Shiloh. At these feasts, Peninnah would cruelly ridicule Hannah for being childless. Moreover, Elkanah couldn't understand Hannah's distress and would complain that he himself should be enough for her. At one of these feasts, Hannah was so overwhelmed with sorrow that she withdrew and cried out to the Lord. She promised God that if he would give her a son, then she would give him to the Lord's service for all the days of his life. In 1:11 she said, "No razor shall touch his head," meaning that she would follow the Nazirite vow of special dedication to God's service from Numbers 6 1 to 21. The priest Eli noticed Hannah's great grief as she prayed and assumed she was drunk. But Hannah protested her innocence. And, after hearing her story, Eli assured her that God would honor her with a child. Not long after this episode, Hannah conceived and bore a son. She named him Samuel. Shemuel in Hebrew. This name probably meant the name is El, indicating that she had her vow and gave him to the Lord's service as Eli's personal servant at the tabernacle. Taken by itself, the story of Samuel's earlier years is an account of a humble Levitical woman who received a miraculous answer to prayer and responded with devotion to God. But Hannah's experience had significance that went far beyond her personal life. Our author disclosed this larger significance by placing within his narrative of Samuel's birth and dedication a record of Hannah's praise to God. Hannah's praise gives special attention to how the curses and blessings of God's covenant reverse the conditions of the wicked and the humble. In particular, Hannah praised God for what he had done through the birth and dedication of her son. God's reversing power plays such an important role throughout our book that Hannah's song actually provides a rough table of contents for the entire book of Samuel. We see this hope in 2:10, where Hannah closed her praise to God for Samuel's birth with these words: "The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces. Against them he will thunder in heaven. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king and exalt the horn of his anointed." At a time when Israel faced internal disarray and trouble from foreign invaders, Hannah displayed remarkable faith. The miraculous birth of Samuel assured her that the adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces and that God will thunder in heaven against them. And beyond this, Hannah was confident that God will judge the ends of the earth. He will spread his royal authority beyond Israel's borders by judging all nations. But notice also how Hannah believed God was going to extend his kingdom throughout the world. It was by giving strength to his king and by exalting the horn of his anointed in victory over his enemies. Prior to the time of Samuel, Israel had never had a human king. But through Hannah's words of praise, our author introduced Samuel's most significant contribution to the history of Israel. From his birth, Samuel had been called by God to usher Israel into the age of kingship.
Was a certain man of Ramathaim Zophim of Mount Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Elihu, the son of Tohu, the son of Zoph, an Ephrathite. And he had 2 wives. The name of the one was Hannah, and the name of the other was Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children. And this man went up out of his city yearly to worship and to sacrifice unto the Lord of hosts in Shiloh. And the 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, the priests of the Lord, were there. And when the time was that Elkanah offered, he gave to Peninnah his wife and to all her sons and her daughters portions. But unto Hannah he gave a worthy portion, for he loved Hannah. But the Lord had shut up her womb. And her adversary also provoked her sore, for to make her fret, because the Lord had shut up her womb. And as he did so year by year, when she went up to the house of the Lord, so she provoked her. Therefore she wept, and did not eat. Then said Elkanah her husband to her, Hannah, why weepest thou? And why eatest thou not? And why is thy heart grieved? Am not I better to thee than 10 sons? So Hannah rose up after they had eaten in Shiloh, and after they had drunk. Now Eli the priest sat upon a seat by a post of the temple of the Lord. And she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto the Lord, and wept sore. And she vowed a vow, and said, O Lord of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but wilt give unto thine handmaid a man-child, then I will give him unto the Lord all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head. And it came to pass, as she continued praying before the Lord, that Eli marked her mouth. Now Hannah, she spake in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she had been drunken. And Eli said unto her, How long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee. And Hannah answered and said, No, my lord, I am a woman of a sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. Count not thine handmaid for a daughter of Belial, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken hitherto. Then Eli answered and said, Go in peace, and the God of Israel grant thee thy petition that thou hast asked of him. And she said, Let thine handmaid find grace in thy sight. So the woman went her way, and did eat, and her countenance was no more sad. And they rose up in the morning early, and worshipped before the Lord, and returned and came to their house to Ramah. And Elkanah knew Hannah his wife, and the Lord remembered her. Wherefore it came to pass, when the time was come about after Hannah had conceived, that she bare a son, and called his name Samuel, saying, Because I have asked him of the Lord. And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer unto the Lord the yearly sacrifice and his vow. But Hannah went not up. For she said unto her husband, I will not go up until the child be weaned, and then I will bring him, that he may appear before the Lord, and there abide for ever. And Elkanah her husband said unto her, Do what seemeth thee good. Tarry until thou have weaned him. Only the Lord establish his word. So the woman abode, and gave her son suck, until she weaned him. And when she had weaned him, she took him up with her, with 3 bullocks, and 1 ephah of flour, and a bottle of wine, and brought him unto the house of the Lord in Shiloh. And the child was young. And they slew a bullock, and brought the child to Eli. And she said, O my Lord, as thy soul liveth, my Lord, I am the woman that stood by thee here, praying unto the Lord. For this child I prayed, and the Lord hath given me my petition, which I asked of him. Therefore also I have lent him to the Lord. As long as he liveth, he shall be lent to the Lord. And he worshipped the Lord there.
And he worshipped the Lord there.
And Hannah prayed and said, My heart rejoiceth in the Lord. Mine horn is exalted in the Lord. My mouth is enlarged over mine.
So, if I can go back, if I could go back to the same question that that I want to talk about, Hannah, wow, I tell you, God stick with her. I mean, this right here is the testimony where Hannah had no children. And Hannah was just a single woman. Hannah cried and wept, did not eat.
Sorry about that, y'all. I had to put a in because he said something wrong.
This I like about this paragraph because
Hannah was barren,
go ahead.
and at the time that she was grieving, her sister, Peniel, I always look at her because Hannah couldn't have no children, and she did. Hannah grew, and when she grew, she wouldn't eat. And her husband tried to ask her, why was she grieving? Is he better than 10 children? She wanted a child of her own. Because her Peniel was messing with her and teasing her about having a child. So yeah, she was grieved. Sorry. And that's why she went and cried out to the Lord to bless her to have a child. because Peniel was making her feel real bad.
Yes, she did.
And when she went to pray, she didn't say nothing out of her mouth, but her lips was moving. She was praying from her heart.
Hmm.
And the priest that was in there, he was working her mouth. And then he gonna tell her to stop drinking if she was drinking. Because he thought she was drunk.
Mm.
And she told him, no, my Lord, I didn't have nothing to drink. She was grieving. And she was praying from her soul because she wanted a child. And after she told him that, he told her, your prayers will be answered. Go your way, the Lord will bless you with a child.
Yes.
And after she had that prayer, and after she prayed, she didn't feel bad anymore. She went and she ate. And soon, a while after that, that's when the Lord opened up her womb and blessed her with a son. And she named him Samuel. But while she was praying, she asked the Lord to bless her with a son where no razor would touch his head. And she would give the boy back to her. Back to him, I'm sorry. Back to him. But when the Lord blessed her with a son, and her husband asked her if she wanted to go to the temple, and she told him, no, not right now. I'm gonna wean him first. And after she weaned him for a while, she did what she told the Lord she was gonna do. And you know what was so scary about the whole thing? The Lord called that little boy. And every time the Lord called his name, he would run back to the priest, Eli. And Eli told him, no, I didn't call you, go lay back down. And they called about 3 times. And that third time, that's when Eli told him, when he called you again. And just say, here I am, Lord, speak.
And that's why I am today. um, I remember I was sitting in my room, guys, and I'm about to close the stream off anyway because my mama's laptop is about to die. But I was sitting in my room and I was watching TV, and then all of a sudden I heard Eric. I'm looking like, what in the world is this? Then I started calling my mom. Mom, did you call me? What did my mama say?
Mm-mm.
My mama told me, no, I didn't call you. So I get embarrassed and scared because I didn't know who was calling me. Then I had to think about it. Is the Lord is calling me? Sometimes the Lord can call you in the smallest voice. I mean, whew, I tell you what, the Lord can call you through winds, and you think it's somebody else calling you, but it's actually God calling you. And that's what I was dealing with. And every time I hear that, and Mama, did you call me? My mama said, no, I didn't call you. You better open. My mama always say, you better open your mouth and say, yes, Lord. And ever since, after that third time, God called me again, and I still run to my mama like, Mama, did you call me? Mama still says, boy, I did not call you. And I like this book because I can regulate to what Samuel, right?
Mhm.
I can regulate to what Samuel is. Samuel can run to the priest, and the priest can tell him one thing. No, I didn't call you. Go back to bed. I'm about to close the stream off before this live stream, before this whole laptop cut off. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is your boy Eric Campbell, and I see y'all in the next video.